So, as a freshman training to join the football team here at Mount St. Joe, we would do lines to do workouts. Like, it would be like 10 people, seniors, sophomores, juniors, and freshmen, and they would do groups to do like competitions and things. So I joined a line. I mean, usually it doesn't matter where you line up, but I picked a line with some of my favorite guys, some of my favorite seniors and stuff. But I didn't notice when I joined the line that it was all white upperclassmen. So it surprised me when like the leader, I guess, the leader said to me, "This is the white supremacy line, get out." And I know that it was a joke. I know that they thought it was funny, but as a freshman coming to the school, I figured that everybody was racist, and they were actually, trying to get rid of black people. So the feeling that I had is I just didn't feel like it was a brotherhood, I wanted to isolate myself from the team because of that. So, for other questions. Like I said earlier, they thought it was just a funny thing to do. They thought it would be a good joke, but their impression of the situation, they thought I would think it was funny, or they thought I would not be offended, but clearly they were wrong because it was very offensive. I'll just do the third. The situation was not resolved. I mean, I went into a different line, and then they had more white people added to their line. So there was no result. Yeah, I just think even if they made this working group, they designed it to be all white as a joke, I think people can do that in real life and with real jobs. They don't want black people, even if it's just what they consider a joke. I felt isolated. Previously I felt like Mount St. Joe was a brotherhood. You were all equal, and people wanted you here, and then hearing that we don't want black people in this line, that made me feel like an other, like an outsider. Yeah, that's it. I don't think that I knowingly discriminate against anyone, especially not on lines of race. But after taking that, remember the test that we took for Mr. Bonham? The test, it was it showed a preference. It showed that I preferred white Europeans subconsciously. So I don't think that I exclude anybody on purpose, but I don't know, maybe. Yeah, so no. I think a good way to kind of prevent future discrimination is if you're isolated or kicked out of a group, you have to show how valuable you would be if you were with the group. So if I were kicked out of that line, as I was kicked out of that line, I had to work hard in the other group and show how good we were even without them. Show that even if you're going to segregate, we can do well without them, or that you need us.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you.